Hey guys, Trent here coming at you with another video. So today's video will look at some sales, and I got some vintage toy pickups and some thrift store pickups. Let's take a look. So if you're new to my channel, welcome in. My name is Trent. I'm a part-time reseller on eBay. I do it for fun and profit, and I take you along for the journey. So please hit that subscribe button for more great videos in the future. Yeah, I did a minor thrift run. I got some decent stuff. A pretty interesting little jackpot bolo I would like to show you too. So we'll kick it off with that, I guess, because it's a Blu-ray. So not going to go on my Blu-ray collection. So it's Star Wars The Clone Wars Season 5. So these Clone Wars Blu-rays, I don't know about every single season, but this Season 5 DVD, currently there's no used copies except for mine for sale. People have them listed at over $100 for a brand new copy. And I see them selling for a pretty decent cash, so I guess they didn't print a whole lot of these. Of course, anybody can get them, watch these on Disney Plus, but I guess if the Blu-ray collectors need them for their Star Wars collection. Yeah, Star Wars The Clone Wars. Picking up some interesting little stuff here. I got a 10% discount on everything. Pretty much everywhere I went to was like Goodwill. At one Goodwill I found a little brother, little label maker cartridges, $2.99 discount on those, 10% discount. I think that's like a $10 to $12 item, so easy first class ship. Then Goodwill had for $4.99 3 boxes of the are they M95s? Yeah, M95 respirator masks. We got 3 boxes here for $5. One box of this is a box of 20. This 20 box here will show for sale for $20. So for $5, 10% discount, $60 worth of M95 masks. I could throw them all up together maybe and make a sale. They have an expiration date, use date by 2026, so we're good to go. Then found some Auric vacuum bags, never opened, $4.99, 10% discount, maybe like a $20 item. I found a few toys, not a whole lot, but I found a vintage, oh no, it's year 2000, it's right on the verge of vintage. Yeah, this guy is from a toy line called Max Steel. This is the Bioconstrictor, so he has an action feature there. I ended up only paying, I think, $1.99 for this one, and you know, it's maybe like a $12 to $15 figure, so not bad. I just had to pick that up though, Max Steel. Then I found another one of my little fingerlings, untamed fingerlings. I like to sell these. I think the batteries are dying on this one. But this is a nice color, little raptor there, so I'll hang on to it and add it to another lot of these. Oh, I paid $1 for this one, by the way. And then I found this for $2.99, the Disney's, or I think it's Disney, Frozen. I forgot this guy's name, but this little reindeer figure right here is worth a little bit, maybe 15-20 bucks. Goes to like a sled set, so maybe people trying to get that figure for the set. $2.99 for that one. All right, here's some interesting toy lots I got. One is some Battle Beasts from my collection. All of these I didn't have right here, so these are going to go in my collection. Here's my Battle Beast collection. This guy I already have, so this one I'm putting up for sale. It's about a $15 to $17 figure. That tiny little vintage 1980s Battle Beast. And when if they're complete with their weapons, they're worth a lot more, probably like 25 to 30. You could probably get a sale out of on average. So pretty neat little money makers if you can get a hold of them. Then we got this lot. I paid like around 40-ish with shipping and everything for this lot. It's a pretty good lot. We got some vintage He-Man and the New Adventures of He-Man in the Masters of the Universe. So this is actually a He-Man, a Power Punch He-Man. Way different from the regular vintage 80s He-Man figures. Nothing I'm interested in. So we got 3 figures there. I'll lot them up and sell them. Got a couple I'm going to keep for my collection. Actually, quite a few. We got a vintage TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Foot Soldier. This is actually about like a $20 figure, believe it or not. So that's a good one. This would have been a good one for sale. Here's one called Chrome Dome, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He's a little bit less, maybe a 10 to 15. Then we had a couple vintage Kenner Terminator figures. They're worth a little bit, but not a lot. Maybe like $10 figures. We got a T800 figure there, and then some kind of like Super Terminator here. I'm gonna just throw those in my Kenner collection. Kenner Aliens Terminator collection, Predator. That's my collection for that stuff right here. I don't have very many Terminator figures. I got like one Terminator back there in the back. Then we got, oh, the Toxic Crusader. This is Dr. Kill-Em-Off. I did not have him for my collection. Toxic Crusaders is one I want to collect. I have one other one. He's right there. No Zone, I think his name is. So he'll go up there alongside my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and stuff, along with the new ones as well. But then we got a lot of like Marvel and DC figures. These are some weird random toys, by the way. I forgot this brand here, but they're not big sellers or anything like that. Then we got a nice little assortment. Marvel and DC figures. I might lot the Marvel figures up. They're okay. I mean, together I can make a pretty decent sale, I think. We got Thor and Colossus and some other ones. Archangel. Another good one in here was this Ertl. This is a Ertl poppers, I think. They were made to where you can mix and match the joints. They would come with like more than one figure in a package, and you can swap the joints around. This Dracula one is, I mean, there's not a lot of them for sale, so I'm going to throw it up for 20 bucks and see if I can make a $20 sale on just this one little figure. So yeah, that's how I do it. That's how I flip lots for collecting and selling. If I were to exclusively sell all this stuff, I paid for the Battle Beast lot maybe like $30-ish. I can probably make that back with a few of the figures and then make profit on the rest, but since I'm keeping them for my collection, I can't obviously do that. And these, I think if I were to sell everything, I would be in a pretty decent profit. All right, got some nice sales here. I got my fan on. I hope you don't mind. Let's see here. Oh, I sold these two X-Shot blasters. I'll get these occasionally, and then when I get a few of them, I'll throw them up. So I got two different X-Shot brand blasters there. I think people looking for this one. So these two right here sold for $32.97 total paid by the customer. Then we got all those VHSCs I bought recently from the thrift store, 5 of them. Paid about $5 for those. Those sold for $22.99 total paid by the customer. Then this little Funko, I think it's an Overwatch keychain, I got in a toy lot. Sold that for $6.16 total paid by the customer. And some vintage mask helmet accessories. I sold those $8.99 total paid by the customer. Let's see. And Centurion's piece. This is a wing piece. I forgot to which set it goes to, but that Centurion's piece sold for $12.72 total paid by the customer. Then this Centurion's missile launcher from another set, I'm not sure what it was called, but Centurion's $26.88 total paid by the customer for that missile launcher set. Then Visionaries, a figure called Lexor. This is all from that toy lot, the Centurions lot, man. There was just so much good stuff in there. I think I was about going to end up being like $500 worth of sales, and I didn't know it would be hardly that good. So this little tiny weapon is for a Visionary figure called Lexor. $27.82 total paid by the customer for that tiny little weapon. Then I sold a couple fishing reels from my thrift store pickup of some, I'm not fishing reels, fishing lures, pardon me. So I sold this Bill Dance one here. That one sold for $16.23 total paid by the customer. And then this Rapala sinking shad wrap. It's hard to see it, but that one sold for $17.04 total paid by the customer. All right, here's some more cool sales. I took a bunch of, as I collect toy lots, I'll get a bunch of like random vintage figures and figures that are only they're missing parts or for parts and repair kind of stuff. So I just took a bunch of those, and I've accumulated a lot of them, and threw them up and see if I can sell them and get some of my money back. So there's just a interesting variety, including a couple Masters of the Universe figures in there, but nothing special. So $27.66 total paid by the customer for that bag. hopefully somebody has some fun with that. From Mark Wilson's lot that he sent me, there were some patches in there. I think they're vintage patches. I took all those patches and put them for sale, and those sold for $12.74 total, paid by the customer. And I'd been buying some Super Nintendo games. I decided I don't really care to hang on to them. I started putting them up for sale. X-Men Mutant Apocalypse sold for $25.99 total, paid by the customer. And then nice big Centurion piece, the depth charger. It's almost complete. It would have been complete if there's 2 yellow little guns that go on the top, on each side up on the top here. Otherwise, it's got everything. Pretty nice toy. Vintage Centurions. Overseas buyer bought that. $90 total, paid by the customer. And I guess they're gonna have to pay their overseas shipping once it gets to the global shipping program or whatever. All right, more sales. I sold a Final Fantasy Mystic Quest for Super NES, $16.11 total, paid by the customer. Then I sold this little blue vintage Matchbox car here. That one sold for $7.69 total, paid by the customer. Sold this Thor little mini figure here. I guess this one's, people will collect this pretty well. $19.98 total, paid by the customer. And then a vintage Visionaries helmet, $19.99 total, paid by the customer. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.